Somewhere in the cold, dark waters of Loch Ness, something stirs. Is it a relic of the prehistoric age, a clever hoax, or just our imaginations playing tricks on us? For centuries, people have claimed to see a massive creature lurking in the Scottish Highlands, and the legend of the Loch Ness Monster, Nessie, has captivated the world ever since. Today we dive into the depths of this mystery to find out what's fact, what's fiction, and what's possibly still out there. From blurry photographs to sonar blips, the Loch Ness Monster has been one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of our time. Believers say she's proof that dinosaurs still roam the earth, while skeptics argue she's nothing more than a shadow or a log. But what's the truth? In today's episode, we'll explore the history of this legendary creature, hear some of the strangest eyewitness accounts, and investigate the science, or lack of it, behind Nessie. So, grab your binoculars and your sense of wonder. Let's dive in. The story of the Loch Ness Monster dates back centuries, possibly even longer. The first recorded mention of a strange creature in Loch Ness comes from 565 AD. According to legend, Saint Columba, an Irish missionary, encountered a water beast in the River Ness. When the creature threatened a swimmer, Columba commanded it to retreat, and it obeyed. Was this the first sighting of Nessie? Fast forward to the 1930s, and Nessie fever truly begins. In 1933, a couple driving along the newly built road beside Loch Ness reported seeing a huge creature with a long neck crossing in front of their car before disappearing into the water. The story made headlines, and soon the Loch Ness Monster became a worldwide sensation. By 1934, the famous surgeon's photograph emerged, a grainy image of what appeared to be a long neck rising from the water. This single photo cemented Nessie's place in pop culture, though decades later, it was revealed to be a hoax. But by then, the legend was unstoppable. Loch Ness is the perfect setting for a mystery. It's 23 miles long, a mile wide, and up to 800 feet deep, with visibility so poor that you can barely see a few feet in front of you underwater. It's the kind of place where a giant creature could easily hide. Over the years, countless eyewitnesses have claimed to see Nessie. Many describe her as a long-necked, humpbacked creature resembling a plesiosaur, a type of marine dinosaur believed to have gone extinct 66 million years ago. Take the account of George Spicer, who in 1933 claimed to see a prehistoric-looking creature with a huge body and a long neck slithering across the road. Or sonar operator Dan Taylor, who in the 1970s picked up massive moving shapes beneath the water. These reports kept the legend alive and even inspired multiple expeditions to uncover the truth. But despite the hundreds of reports, no one has ever found definitive proof of Nessie's existence. That hasn't stopped people from trying, though. In 2018, scientists even conducted a DNA survey of Loch Ness, hoping to find evidence of an unknown species. The results? Well, we'll get to that. So, what is Nessie? Let's start with the most exciting theory, that she's a surviving plesiosaur. This idea is popular among enthusiasts, but faces a major problem. Plesiosaurs needed warm, shallow seas to survive, and Loch Ness is a cold freshwater lake formed during the Ice Age. Others suggest Nessie is something more plausible, like a giant eel or even a sturgeon. The 2018 DNA survey supports the giant eel theory, as it detected large quantities of eel DNA in the loch. But skeptics argue that most sightings can be explained by logs, waves, or even floating debris. And then there's the psychological factor. When people visit Loch Ness, they expect to see Nessie. This expectation bias could turn a ripple or a shadow into something monstrous. After all, the human brain is great at filling in gaps. Yet, despite all the evidence, or lack of it, people still believe. Maybe it's because Nessie represents more than just a creature. She's a symbol of mystery, of the possibility that the world still holds secrets waiting to be discovered. So, what do you think? Is Nessie a dinosaur, a giant eel, or simply the shadow of our imaginations? Whatever the answer, one thing's for sure: Loch Ness will always hold a special place in the hearts of dreamers, adventurers, and mystery lovers. Next video, we'll head to the Caribbean to uncover the legend of the Bermuda Triangle, a place where planes and ships vanish without a trace. Until then, keep exploring and keep believing. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the mysterious and the legendary. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more thrilling legends from around the world. Hit the notification bell so you're the first to know when a new tale drops. Have a favorite legend you'd like me to cover? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious, stay adventurous, and remember, sometimes the truth is stranger than the legend. See you in the next story.